In the world of Chinese entertainment, few relationships spark curiosity quite like the dynamic between Zhao Lusi and Liu Yuning. They are not a confirmed couple, nor do they present themselves as close, longtime friends. Yet somehow, every moment they share, whether it's a quiet glance behind the scenes or a brief exchange during interviews, creates a subtle chemistry that feels both natural and irresistibly intriguing. There is something uniquely magnetic about them. Their connection doesn't shout, it whispers. It doesn't rely on dramatic gestures, but on small, unspoken moments that make viewers pause and wonder, what exactly is happening between these two? In an industry filled with scripted pairings and polished public images, their interactions feel unexpectedly genuine, almost refreshing. Today, we dive into the beautifully ambiguous relationship that has captured the attention of audiences across Asia and around the world. To understand why the dynamic between Zhao Lusi and Liu Yuning captivates so many people, we must first look at how each of them is viewed by the public. Zhao Lusi, often called one of China's most beloved rising actresses, is known for her bright, expressive energy. On screen, she brings a warmth that feels effortless, cute, lively, and instantly charming. Off-screen, fans see her as approachable and genuine, someone who radiates positivity wherever she goes. Liu Yuning, however, carries a very different kind of presence. Originally a singer with a deep, powerful voice, he exudes calm confidence. His personality appears mature, steady, and quietly thoughtful, qualities that stand in contrast to Zhao Lusi's vibrant spirit. As he transitioned into acting, audiences began to appreciate his emotional depth and understated charisma. Because their public images are so opposite, one warm and sparkling, the other calm and grounded, their interactions naturally draw attention. They represent two contrasting energies that somehow meet in perfect balance. And that contrast is exactly what makes their relationship so fascinating to viewers around the world. What truly sets the dynamic between Zhao Lusi and Liu Yuning apart is the subtle yet captivating way they interact. Their moments together are never loud or dramatic. Instead, they feel remarkably natural. So natural that audiences can't help but lean in a little closer. When they appear in interviews, there's an ease in the way they communicate. Zhao Lusi's playful comments often bring out a softer, unexpectedly relaxed side of Liu Yuning. Meanwhile, Liu Yuning's quiet attentiveness, how he listens, how he responds thoughtfully, how he occasionally glances at her before speaking, creates a gentle balance between them. Fans often replay these tiny moments, a brief smile, a shared laugh, an instinctive synchronization when they move or react. These aren't scripted interactions or overly polished gestures. They feel spontaneous, genuine, and unforced. And because nothing is exaggerated, every detail becomes even more intriguing. Their chemistry doesn't shout, it whispers. It creates a sense of connection that is hard to categorize, somewhere between familiarity and distance, professionalism and warmth. A space beautifully undefined. One reason audiences are so drawn to the connection between Zhao Lusi and Liu Yuning is because it exists in a space that feels intriguingly undefined. In entertainment, relationships are often placed into neat categories: co-stars, friends, or romantic partners. But when something doesn't fit any familiar label, it naturally sparks curiosity. Their bond represents a kind of emotional ambiguity that people recognize in real life, but rarely see so clearly expressed on screen. There's no public declaration, no exaggerated closeness, yet every interaction hints at a warmth that goes beyond routine professionalism. This delicate balance, close but not too close, warm but not intimate, creates an irresistible sense of mystery. In the age of social media, fans analyze every subtle gesture, every small detail. And because their interactions are understated, each moment feels meaningful. A quick smile becomes a clue. A shared joke becomes evidence of something deeper. Their connection invites viewers to participate, to wonder, imagine, and interpret. It is this freedom of interpretation, this open-endedness, that makes their dynamic not only intriguing, but endlessly captivating. If the connection between Zhao Lusi and Liu Yuning is neither romantic nor traditionally friendly, then what exactly are we witnessing? The truth may lie in a type of bond often seen, but rarely discussed. A professional closeness shaped by trust, shared experience, and emotional ease. Actors who work side by side for long periods naturally develop a certain rhythm. They depend on each other during intense filming, navigate long hours, and share the same creative challenges. Over time, this creates a form of understanding that is neither casual nor intimate, but something quietly meaningful. For Zhao Lusi and Liu Yuning, their contrasting personalities seem to balance perfectly. Her lively warmth softens his calm demeanor, while his grounded presence steadies her energetic spirit. This complementarity fosters a sense of comfort that shows in the smallest gestures. Their bond doesn't fit into any single definition, and that is precisely why it feels genuine. It thrives in the unnamed space between familiarity and distance, a place shaped not by labels, but by sincerity. What truly highlights the unique bond between Zhao Lusi and Liu Yuning are the subtle, almost imperceptible moments, details so small that casual viewers may overlook them, yet fans replay them countless times. In interviews, Liu Yuning often shifts his posture slightly toward Zhao Lusi, signaling attentiveness without saying a word. He lets her speak first, listens without interruption, and responds with a calmness that feels genuinely respectful. Zhao Lusi, in contrast, brings a light-hearted ease to their interactions. She teases him playfully, prompting smiles that rarely appear in his more formal public appearances. Her presence seems to soften him, while his steadiness gives her room to shine freely. Behind the scenes, their coordination is effortless. A shared glance is enough for them to adjust timing, movement, or expression. These moments are never exaggerated, never theatrical, but they reveal a rhythm built on mutual comfort. Individually, these gestures may seem insignificant. Together, they paint a portrait of two people who simply fit beside each other in the most natural, unspoken way. Audiences around the world are drawn to the connection between Zhao Lusi and Liu Yuning, not because it is dramatic or romantic, but because it feels real. In an entertainment industry filled with scripted chemistry and carefully curated public personas, their dynamic stands out as something refreshingly sincere. They interact with a level of comfort that doesn't seek attention, yet naturally attracts it. People relate to this kind of bond, an unspoken closeness that doesn't fit neatly into a label. Many have experienced similar connections in their own lives. Someone who is not quite a friend, not quite something more, but undeniably significant. Seeing this reflected so naturally between two public figures makes their interaction feel authentic and emotionally familiar. What also adds to the appeal is the sense of mystery. With no official definitions given, fans are free to interpret what they see. A glance becomes a question, a smile becomes a possibility. This open-endedness keeps viewers leaning in, curious and emotionally invested. Their bond doesn't ask to be understood fully, only to be felt. As we reach the end of this story, one truth becomes clear. The connection between Zhao Lusi and Liu Yuning does not need a label to be meaningful. In an industry shaped by rehearsed chemistry and surface-level pairings, their interactions feel refreshingly genuine, quiet, effortless, and deeply human. Perhaps that is why viewers remain endlessly fascinated. Their bond exists in a delicate space where warmth and distance coexist, where gestures speak louder than definitions. It is a connection that doesn't tell us what it is, it lets us feel it. And maybe the beauty lies in that uncertainty, in the possibility that some relationships are meant to stay unframed, free, subtle, and real. So now, the question returns to you. What do you see in their connection? A partnership? A quiet understanding? Or simply two souls who happen to align in a rare, gentle way?